Welcome back again, everyone. It's Dina Calmetta here, and I have a breaking news report. Apparently, there have been several rockets that have been fired at the Al Asad Air Base in western Iraq, which houses a large U.S. air base. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard confirmed early Wednesday morning that the Al Asad Air Base was hit after tens of missiles were fired towards a facility, which contains U.S. forces. Early reports on the situation say anywhere between 6 to 30 rockets were fired at the base, and rounds are still coming in. Iran's Fars news agency labeled the reported Iranian ballistic missiles fired at the U.S. base as hard revenge in a translated social media post. The news agency also stated that it's the start of Iran's vengeful U.S. retaliation. A senior U.S. military source stationed in Iraq stated that they were under missile attack from Iran. There are either cruise missiles or short-range ballistic missiles all over the country. U.S. officials have yet to comment on the number of service members injured or killed in the strike. So definitely a very serious situation. And it is probably safe to say that the United States will retaliate. And as always, I'll continue to follow these reports and bring you updates. Please do leave your comments in the
Alright, this is Shalom Akim, Kahalayim, Wahawadla, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim round the world that pushes through to the four corners of the earth. Is your Abba from the GMS Trinity camp. You understand, you're seeing the situation that happened just the other day, right? With Iran, giving an answer back, as we just say in the country. Because, America drew first blood, right? And now, not like back in the times of Hiroshima where, when America drop a bomb on you, you will just put your tail between your legs and just run away. It's not like that anymore. These days it's different, right? Let's see if I can get that video quick. Yeah, so that was the so-called supposed video of the bombing, and things different now. Like I say, from the time of Hiroshima, you understand, all these nations now, they're not taking America nonsense anymore. Whereas long time America could have just bullied them and they would take it. These days it's different, right? And the apostles was talking about that in a video they did before. They was saying how NATO was actually created as an alliance to fight against Russia. But right now, all America allies, all America allies actually departing and looking to side with Russia. You understand? And I prophecy, the scriptures say what? Say the beast shall hate the whore. Right? It says Joel 3, I'll start from 9, right? Joel 3 verse 9, I say, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, right? It say, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, right? It say what? Prepare war. And scriptures talk about that in Revelations, because it's what they're talking about here. Even though it had 2 wars before, the war that we're really looking forward to is World War III. You understand? That is the end, right? Revelations 11:14 it say the second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. And that is what we're waiting on, that third war, that third destruction, right? I'll read it over. Joel 3:9 it say, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. It say, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. It say, beat your plowshares into swords, and your prune hooks into spears. It say, let the weak say, I am strong. That is actually a popular song in Christianity. Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. because of what the Lord has done. But really and truly, they don't even know what I'm referring to. You understand? They just try to twist that scripture and think it talking about prosperity and worldly gain. You understand? But actually talking about war. You understand? These other nations now who are weak. Right now, all of them have nuclear technology. All of them they reach a level where they don't have to take America's nonsense anymore. Even if individually they mightn't be as strong as America, they could ally with somebody else to be able to fight against them. So now the chess pushed out. Like when you was in school and you was weak, and it had a bully. So what you do, you ally yourself with a group. You understand? So the bully wouldn't come around you, because if you touch one, you touch all. Right? These people do that like with gangs and certain other things. And that is what these other nations doing. You understand? So Iran by themselves, they can fight against America, even though they have nuclear capability, but they'll ally with other people. So it's 2 against 1, or it's 3 against 1, or however you want to put it. You understand? It's strength in numbers. So now they have the chest pushed out. You understand? The weak who was once weak, they say now that they're strong. We gotta take your shit. Say verse 11, they say, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. It say, thither, cause thy mighty ones, it say, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. It say, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which Jehoshaphat is what Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High's judgment. You understand? This wasn't talking about, like I said, World War I and World War II. You understand? This is what's going to happen in World War III. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. You understand? It says verse 13, it says, put ye in the sickle. It says, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. You understand? The time is fulfilled, as you say in this go. Scriptures say what? Everything is for a time and a season. And only at that time when this will happen. The scriptures say what? The time is coming. Verse 14, it say, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. And that is what we're waiting for now. Because the Lord go and actually put all these nations to war against each other. They talk about that in Revelation also. Right? But before the Lord actually return and wipe out the remainder, they will fight against each other first. It said Isaiah 9 verse 5, it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. And that's how majority of the wars before was fought. Even if it wasn't with actual swords, but with guns, they used to be running on a field and they'll shoot each other. And this one, back in the days, it was less strategic, so everybody was wearing colored, highly colored, this one wearing red and that one wearing green, so you know exactly is who. But now everything more camouflage. But back then you used to go on the actual field and you fight, you shoot the musket, and you see garments of blood and so forth. Right? It say, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Because this war that come in, even though it would have men that actually fighting physically, this war is more about like fire and nuclear destruction. This is the only war that would ever be like that, and it would not have any kind of war like it afterwards either. You understand? This war that coming is a one-of-a-kind war. It's a one-of-a-kind war. And all these nations, what they're being turned against America to do this. See, and they was talking about with all the nations going against America. Right? Could eventually that would happen. A lot of America's allies would actually turn against it because that is prophecy, and they will help all these other these other allies that are against America to destroy it. It's today Revelation 17. Start from 16 and say, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, say these shall hate the whore, which is America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And you're seeing this happening even now, because with that situation that happened with Iran, it have even people that in NATO right now that siding with Iran and saying that America was unfair to even do what they did. And all these different things, and it even have other things that turn them against America, like certain sanctions and disagreements. But all these things leading up to the ultimate point that they will turn against America and destroy her. And these were once, and all of these nations, even the ones that are in NATO, they were once nations that they were weak. You understand? They had to take America's bullying, and they can really do nothing about it. If America tell them to buy this, they had to buy it. If America tell them that they had to pay this, they had to pay it. You understand? America was the big dog on the block. But now that changed. You understand? All the other nations now, you understand, more or less have nuclear destruction, have nuclear capability. Verse 17 it say, for the Most High Yahweh, which is the Most High name in Hebrew, it say, for the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree. So all of them will turn against America eventually, because the Lord is, the scriptures say what? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. All these nations are actually rising up right now, whether it be from NATO or outward. There's something that the Lord actually driving them to do, because he put it in their hearts and to agree. And give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And when that time comes to end, they will turn against her. And that is sure the Lord has control also all people. There's a cut for those who believe that they have free will and they could do whatever they want. It's the Lord that has actually moved you to do things. Right? The scripture showing you what? That the time is soon coming. The time is soon coming. Let's play that video over one more time. People need to get used to this image, because this is something that a lot of people are going to see live. And it wouldn't be from a distance or on a camera. You understand? They're going to actually, some of them going to be partakers in it, and some of them going to be watching it from a distance. This will be a beautiful sight, but only for the elect. And he said, and with that, I'll say shalom.